Once upon a time, there was a crazy bunch of adventurers, and they liked to tell stories. These stories, they would not record because it's not in this world, but they would, somehow capture their voices. These voices magically captured by the sound wizard. And the sound wizard would capture all these voices and make them sound amazing. On one of their adventures, they, were telling their story, recording it, not recording it because it's not in that world, but, recording it for the purposes of this, because I can't think of any other word. They were recording this sound using the sound wizard, and the sound wizard used all their cunning. And whilst they were telling the story, something happened. Something extra magical that stopped those voices being heard. And one of the voices was lost. However, the sound wizard used all their cunning, and they used every bit of magic that they knew, and they recaptured this voice. However, the voice still sadly sounded pretty bad. But at least people across the magical kingdom could hear that voice, kind of, and they could still follow the story. And everyone was happy in the kingdom of the sound magician. The end. Yeah, okay, look, look, Dangerlings, look, something happened. We don't know what happened, but one of the voices is a little bit on this recording, but you can still hear what's going on. So, forgive us, and we will be back to 100% amazing voices. We wanted to re-record it, but we can't re-record it because we lose all the, intensity and spontaneity. So enjoy this week's episode.
Previously on the Danger Club podcast.
Let's go see Kendi Laughs-Long.
Customers. Not one, but many customers.
But some wizards are definitely evil. But then again, some dwarves are incredibly evil.
How dare you!
That's not banter, that's threatening.
It's like from 0 to 10, so quick.
Coming from you! He sort of coughs into his hand again.
Are you okay?
A little. You see his eyes kind of ripple, and his whole body just goes sloosh.
Oh. What the fuck?
The adventure continues now.
Dan, can you just give me 3 claps, please?
Yeah, sure. There's something weird going
Dan?
on, Colin. All right, okay.
Dan, I can't hear you, mate.
Can you not?
No.
I can hear you, but it's not in my headphones. It feels really weird.
Dan, there you are. Sorry, what was that, Scott?
His video's on.
Yeah, your video's on. Did you say your video?
My video's not working. I don't have...
Ross is on mute.
Yeah, I can't hear Ross at all.
Ross, you're on mute, mate.
I just sent him out. You're all really high resolution for some reason.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
We all sound quite... And the timing, it's like we can speak at the same... Let's try saying something... Let's say the Danger Club podcast at the same time.
Okay.
The Danger Club podcast.
Wow.
Whoa.
I'm in Colin's flat. Where are you?
You're in Colin's flat?
Dude, that is creepy as...
That's crazy.
James, where are you?
I'm also in Colin's flat.
No shit.
So am I.
Do you know what? I'm actually here too.
Wait.
What? Hang on.
Are we...
Yeah.
We're back in the studio!
Oh, boy.
Guess who's back?
I wonder how many podcasts have done that joke.
Yeah, I mean,
1.
1,000. I'm going to guess. That's my guess, 1,000. Can we find out?
We're thinking that in Edinburgh this year, there's going to be so many Zoom, the musical. So I'm looking forward to seeing all of those.
Absolutely.
Zoom are doing games now as an extension to their actual just service.
Zoom games.
Yeah, you can actually play games on Zoom. I mean, you can play games on Zoom anyway, but
that's all we've been doing.
Yeah, you can.
I never play games on Zoom, man, because you never know what might happen.
This is true.
Yeah. If you play games on Zoom, you might get stung.
It's weird seeing you and hearing all your words at the same time.
Yeah, I know.
Isn't it weird?
No.
It's weird that we can all talk at the same time as well. Like,
Yeah.
We're all looking at each other as well in the flesh.
Also, I mean, I brought this especially for all of you guys.
Oh,
the mildly medicated talc, so that you can all enjoy the old man smell.
God, we're gonna-
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't use this anymore. It's been
you bought it
vetoed.
just to spite us.
Yeah, no, I brought it so you can smell it. Smell it.
Ross
went
now
up
looks
Ross's
like Al
nose.
Pacino in Scarface.
Oh gosh.
So Drum's got some primal spell cards that he opened in front of me, and he opened the plastic and then pointed them at me because I was like, oh, I love the new smell of like new cards, and he put them in my nose, and I was like, I can just smell plastic and your towel.
Already. I mean, it wasn't quite like that. What happened was I popped it open with my fingernail, went, ooh, yeah. And then I slid it down. I looked at you seductively, and then
just so you know, team, we are following government guidlines.
Oh, yeah.
we are.
Yeah.
We are staying about a metre
This is-
apart, and there are gloves and there's
government
masks
guidelines
and-
clearly say talc up.
He had to
oh
go.
man,
Stop.
Yes, that's my
Stop
new-
COVID.
Down like
This
a
is the
flume
first
of
alcohol.
hand sanitizer just to get into this place.
This is the first time in over a year that we have legally been able to be in the same room and record the way we used to record it. The last episode that we recorded around a table together was the part 1 of episode 100, not counting all of Lockdown Legends. So it has been a while. So we're back in the room. We're back together.
Was that really the last one? I thought we did some in the middle. I thought we did a few.
We not around a table.
around a
We did
table.
some socially distanced in the same room, but we've never done like just sat around a table together.
It's
like
a big
this.
table, okay?
It's
Don't worry, Dangerlings. We are,
It's a big table. One end's in a different postcode.
yeah.
So should we do an episode?
An episode.
Nah, I mean,
I'm all good. I'm out of practice now.
yeah. Can we just go home and then get on Zoom because
Yeah,
this doesn't
okay.
work for me.
No, we're here. We've made the trip. We're as prepared as we can be. We're rapidly trying to learn how to play Pathfinder with bits of paper rather than 6 computer screens, or I am at least.
Hey, Dan's got different stuff behind his.
Will you let me start the goddamn episode,
No.
you curly-haired fuck?
No,
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Danger Club podcast.
Hey. See, it's that dynamic that we've been missing, is it? The real caring, the real in person.
It's good though because if we did that over Zoom, like we'd all go back going, "Oh my god, what's going on with Dan?"
Yeah, and it's not the same because Dan had to put his hand up. We'd all have to be quiet, and then Dan could say, the insults. It's just this
You
is
curly-haired fuck.
Yeah, you curly head fuck. It's just not the same. I wish you were here in the same room so I could say it with venom.
Oh, I love you, man.
I mean, as a curly person myself, I find that quite.
Show you're more wavy.
yeah,
Wow.
definite waves.
Wow.
Colin's curly. He's got curls.
Now they're waves, fam.
He's wearing a
think
hat,
he's got
guys.
curls for
He's
days.
wearing a hat.
It's a good hat, isn't it?
It's a great hat.
Yeah.
Sponsor.
Tweet us,
The Danger Club podcast.
It's our own hat.
Danger Club podcast. Yeah, tweet us. Thank you for the design, Ross.
So are we sponsoring ourselves now?
That's what we're
Is that
doing.
what we're doing?
Yes.
But we don't have any cash.
Yeah, good luck with that, mate.
I haven't copyrighted it. Shit, I should have done that.
Should have sent a copy to yourself.
No, anyway,
Also, shouldn't have announced you didn't copyright it on a podcast.
Yeah.
no, it's copyrighted now. You can just say it, apparently, though.
Is that what you can do?
I'm pretty sure you just say it's copyrighted, and it is.
We've talked about this. We have to send a letter to ourselves.
We sent loads of letters to ourselves.
Who
A,
uses Royal
B,
Mail anymore?
C. I even sent D once.
Did you?
So there's there's something else special about this episode. It's not just the first time we're all back together. It relates to another episode that came out. An episode that came out on Monday, the 16th of June, 2018, which was
Day, wasn't it?
episode 1 of the Danger Club podcast, meaning this is not only our first time back in the studio, this is the 3-year anniversary of the Danger Club podcast this week. Happy birthday, Danger Club.
Do we get a danger point?
Do we level up? 1 level a year, isn't it?
I never should have pointed it out.
Actually, last time, Dan, you did actually give us some stuff. We had like some boots and some
cake
like
as
some
well.
cake.
Yeah, it was.
What did you bring?
There was, I believe, actually, last time we brought a load of cakes round, and I ate Holly's cake. So if anything, I took cake away from you all. So if we just pause the record, you can all go out and get me some cake.
And then I've got a panettone in my bag if you want.
Why do you have a panettone in your
Because I saw it.
Like one of those like big ones.
I mean, isn't that a Christmas thing? Like,
Isn't that a scooter?
It's just an Italian cake. I just saw
all right.
and I was like, I like a panettone. I want a panettone.
Is it like a
Panettone.
good with coffee?
Yeah, that's why I got it, because I had a coffee, although I didn't have the panettone yet, so you're going to have to go out and get me a coffee later.
I mean, I assume that it's filled with people abusing Tony. They're just panning Tony. Like, that's their whole vibe. It's just filled with that venom.
Not even a cake.
Venom?
It's just a cooking utensil. It goes on a stove. It's full of Tony. He's been all right.
Big up Tony's.
Yeah, Tony. Or the Tony.
We don't tweet us. We think you're great.
Oh my goodness.
Come on, Frosties.
I've missed that. I've missed those silences that are actually comical.
Yeah. They're great. That's what he says. He's famous for it.
He says they're great.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Tony the Tiger.
Tony the Tiger.
Tiger. Yeah.
Thanks
I
very
love
much.
Tony the
Cheers.
Tiger. Oh,
Well
man.
done, Drum.
You're the best, Drum.
You're kind of dressed like Tony the Tiger today. in a way,
A little bit. What I was aiming for was to be dressed like a sunrise. Because I'm sort of, orange on the bottom with little stripes, and then sort of yellow. That's like the sun on top. And it seems to have worked because it's raining outside. So obviously I'm not there. I'm in here. The sunshine.
It's really humid, isn't it?
It is. Yeah,
It's very humid.
It's because I'm giving off a lot of heat because I'm the sun.
Ironic because you've just talked us all out. So you shouldn't try.
I have to bring my clouds with me just in case.
It's a dry heat. We got some new kit. We got some new things to play with now. We're back at the table. We got some spell cards. James, you have got your level up dice for the first time. How are they feeling?
Have I? Oh, yes.
There we go. Haven't got them out the packet yet. Still.
I mean, you've wrapped them in this. Why does it say young on it?
It says young on it.
This is for someone else.
Okay, let me tell the story. Level Up Dice, the amazing company Level Up Dice, who have produced some really, really great Pathfinder 2nd Edition dice. You can get a full set, and basically they do you dice where the highest number in it is an icon for the weapon that you have, so you can get like a special die for your sword and a special die for all your spells and everything like that. They very kindly approached us a while ago and said we'd love to make some sets of dice for all of your for your party members. Send us your character sheets and we will send a custom set of dice for all of the party. And so I was like, guys, this is an amazing opportunity. We have to do this. And so I received back up-to-date character sheets for Caragor, Bubba, and Fulton. I received I'm sorry I have kids from Drummond, which is absolutely fair. And I received absolutely nothing from James. So I had a look through the notes that we did have, and the one character sheet I have for Velda that I have a copy of is young Velda from when we did Velda's backstory in Lockdown Legends way back when, level 1 Velda. So I sent that one off, and we got back big sets of dice, lovely big fistfuls of amazing dice for Caragor, Bubba, and Fulton, and then we got level 1 wizard dice for Velda. And because the character sheet said young Velda, they'd just done everyone's first name, so it came in a bag saying young.
Well, my 4 dice are very nice.
They're very pretty.
Very good.
Go on, roll one.
Featured in the Kickstarter bio as well.
Yeah.
Weren't we?
In the bio.
First
We've made it.
roll of the die, 17.
That's nice.
It was young.
Is that
It's
how old young Velda is?
Yep, young 17-year-old Velda.
Nice colour D20, isn't it? It's like
It is,
metallic
yeah,
red.
very nice. Lovely dice.
Yeah, it's my favourite of the D20s, actually, the Wizard D20. I think it's a really pretty dice.
It's nice, isn't it?
They're really nice. Have a look at them. You can. Go
Where's
pick
everyone
them up.
else's? Can I?
It's right here. I got my Ranger Rogue die right here.
Oh yeah, the sort of
Got a selection of greens and steels and blacks.
Tray of mine, there you go.
Some blues in there, very nice.
Colin got like all of the ones that James didn't get. Colin, you just got so many.
They just gave me bare dice, yeah.
Bards, man.
Oh, let's not start this again.
Hey.
bear. Sometimes you can say bear and it means a lot. Okay, if you don't know that, just let you know. Some people don't. Some people are like
everyone has access to Urban Dictionary. It's fine.
Yeah. But
So when is the band Bare Naked Ladies? Was it just a lot of naked ladies? That's what it meant.
Many naked
Yeah,
ladies.
man.
Many naked ladies.
No, the lead singer of that band got done for a big old house party where he was chewing away a load of cocaine. He got busted for it. He did some prison time for it. You wouldn't have expected.
Prison time?
Yeah.
Just for doing...
Well, I mean, he must have had quite a bit.
I suppose, yeah. He's a rock star, isn't he?
Imagine that. But that's one of the bands you don't expect.
He's a rock
the lead
star.
singer. Yeah, like the lead singer of Keane got done for the same thing. You're like, what? You two? What? Expect that of like the Stones or something, but not you guys.
Wow. I bet
don't know,
Keane do very well in prison.
Real
He's well loved.
tough lads there.
everybody's changing and I don't feel
Actually a bit
the
higher.
same.
Actually a bit higher than that, mate.
Not anymore, mate. He's been in prison. I tell you what.
Everybody.
It's not everybody. Come on.
Mate, I mean Ross. Yeah, but prison's changed him. All right. It's just
I wanted to let him carry on.
They're no longer-
yeah.
They're no longer keen anymore. They're just not bothered.
Yeah. Not so keen.
Ross, shut the fuck up.
Interesting fact about Keane.
I thought you were going to say interesting fact about Ross.
Interesting fact about Keane. They're not very good. Jokes. No, some people like them. Like, I don't want to.
Yeah, I mean, I love them.
Fair play. Yeah, I'm sorry. I take it back.
Name three of their
They were great.
songs.
What?
Name three of their songs.
Everyone's changing.
and
the
then two
other
variations on the same
one,
song because they're all the same song.
And the thing with the piano
They had a
in.
really good song on their second album called "Is It Any Wonder?" That was good.
I liked quite a lot of the first album, and I don't like it anymore.
Is it any wonder I feel upside?
no.
It's a bit higher
That
actually,
just
mate. You
makes
need to
me
go up. All right, cool. We've been talking for like 10 minutes. We need to
Wow.
give these people an episode.
Yeah,
Beautiful
come
chat.
on.
Come on, let's climb out of the indie landfill and let's have an adventure. Do we remember where we were last time?
Yeah, we're going to see a guy about some magical artifact.
That is a description of every episode of this podcast.
And every other D&D.
Actually, wasn't that off Keane's third album?
Everybody's changing.
We're gonna go see a guy about some artifact.
So you are in the central market of Kibwe. You went to go and see Kendi Laughs-Long, who is a magic seller or sells magical artifacts.
Did someone
scrolls,
suggest
all sorts of
that
things.
name?
Somebody? No, that's not actually a Patreon
right,
name.
okay. It's a great name.
Rapidly remember, I need to
I mean,
get a Patreon
someone did
up.
suggest it was the writer of this book suggested that.
yes.
Keen, if you need any
Thanks.
ideas for song titles,
Tweet us, Keane.
I was really
I don't think
pleased.
they get allowed phones in prison. Yeah.
It's a different conversation.
Anyway, Kendi Laughs-Long.
Kendi
we went to
Laughs-Long.
see him, we had a chat, and he turned into a slime, and we were
turned-
like, WTF.
Exactly. He turned into a slime.
his eyes started melting, didn't
his
they?
eyes
Yeah,
melted.
oh.
It was gross.
Yeah.
Somebody, I think Fulton hit it with an axe, or somebody hit it, and it turned into two slimes. And now,
Slimy
now you
Laughs-Long.
have two slimes that you're going hell for leather with. Why am I getting the Patreon? I don't need the Patreon name list right now. We ain't going to be asking. The slime doesn't have a name.
Well, I thought it did.
Slimy Laughs-Long.
No, Laughs-Long, right?
It's technically still Kendi Laughs-Long.
Yeah.
But what's the second one then? If you split into two, is it Kendi and Laughs-Long?
2, the Revenge.
Oh, hold on. Laughs Short?
It's a good name.
or Stony Silence?
Brief giggle.
Brief
Cursive
giggle.
guffaw.
Correct, yeah.
So Laughs-Long and Brief Giggle. Let me lay out let me lay out the scene for you. You are in the markets. There's a very crowded market, the central market at Kibwe. There's no permanent structures here. It's all hides and lots of poles and sort of tents and things like that. It's a very temporary kind of area. His stall was in the middle of the market. Everything kicked off, and a lot of people have run away. Some people are standing by and kind of keeping and just sort of watching in shock about what's going on. You guys are in the middle. The other people who are with you there is an elf. There's an elf woman who has one side of her head shaved, the other side is long hair down the side, and she has with her a little human boy. Both of them are currently behind Shania. Shania's pushed both of them behind her to put herself in between herself and and all of them. In fact, there's a little group kind of as far a little way away from the two slimes of Shania, Philippe, these two, and Velda. They're all together. Just in front of them is Karagor, who is standing in combat with one of the slimes. We'll call that one Laughs-Long. He's in combat with Laughs-Long, fighting away with that. Bubba is off to the side. He's backed away. And then sort of a little bit further away from everyone else is the other slime that currently has Fulton wrapped up in its slimy clutches.
Oh, yeah.
Who is just sort of lifting Fulton off the ground with a slimy tendril. And Fulton, you can see that there is a hissing, and you can see that your armour is starting to steam from where it is touching the slime. This feels so good to do it in person. Let's get back into this. Fulton Battlestone, it is your go. You have 3 actions. You are held by a slime. You are currently grappled.
And I can try and break free.
You can try and break free.
Do you want to break free? Do you want to break free?
I do.
You want to break free from this slime that is so unsatisfying to you?
Yeah, I'm going to go try and break free.
Okay, it is a sort of, don't blow into the microphone. Why am I doing that?
Yeah, don't blow into the microphone.
That's a terrible idea.
Yeah, don't blow into the microphone, Dan.
Also, I thought I gave you the chair that didn't squeak, but you have somehow found the squeak.
I think it's just Dan. Dan is squeaking, yeah.
Rusty old pool.
Oh, my heart squeak these days.
I mean, we are 3 years old now, so, it's start again.
That's so funny.
All right, so it's an unarmed attack, Fulton. So
Okie dokie. So
it's whatever your attack, but I don't know if you have any bonus to hit with your axe. Otherwise, it's just.
Well, whatever that noise is, I don't know what it is.
Who brought a snake?
Is it the rain?
I think it might be the radiator.
Just everyone stop a sec.
Okay.
Let's go from over there, I think.
oh, it's this.
Oh my God.
Dangerlings, we literally thought we were going to die.
I've got to say it sounds like a gas leak, and it's actually Drum's bottle of sparkling water.
Sparkling water.
It is gas leaking.
Backstage at the bathroom. That's what you're doing. Sparkling water.
It's gone bougie. It's the first time back in the studio. It's bougie.
Exactly.
Drum like bashed the radiator earlier. We thought that we were just about to get an explosion in the room.
Oh man, that's got to stay in. That was beautiful.
Staying in.
Yeah, just literally.
I mean, it was essentially gas escaping. That is true. So
picture in your mind, Dangerlings, every member of the club just like peeking up like a meerkat, looking in a different direction, being like, "What is that?"
I bet you're glad we're back in the studio, don't you, Dangerlings?
Incredible. I love it. All right, go for it.
I rolled a 10 on the die, so it's just an unarmed attack. Yes. So just your strength plus your proficiency, isn't it?
It is, yeah. If you look at your Warhammer, it's probably going to be the same to hit as that.
So it's plus 14 then. If it's with my Warhammer's a plus 14, so that is a 24.
24 is a fail. You struggle and strain against it, but the grip is so tight around you can't seem to get out. That takes one action.
Had someone done like a encouraging? Bubba done like a +1 thing?
I don't think I have on this round.
No, because Bubba used his turn to get away from the slime last time, I think.
Can I use my Warhammer to? I can attack it.
You can attack it, yes.
I can't remember if I had my Warhammer out because I slashed it, but then I think let's say I didn't because I can't remember. So I used second action to get it out.
Nobody was saying anything, Russ.
And then my third action to hit it.
You pull the Warhammer from your back, and then you swing. So you got -5 on this one.
Do you keep it on your back?
Oh, good. Even in a app. Nice rolling out back.
Jeez.
I think it
That is a fumble, and it gives me tremendous pleasure to say in person, Ross, please take yourself a fumble card.
Which one is it?
What do you mean, which one is it? You know which one it is. You pick them all the time.
That one's the top one, isn't it? So I'll take it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one's the top one. Here we go.
It's bludgeoning. Okay.
That's what it says.
Armor smash. Your deal the attack's normal damage to your armor. Applying hardness.
That is.
Deal the attack's normal damage.
Is it a miss?
Is it written in Southern American? Like,
Y'all deal.
y'all deal the damage.
It's a typo.
It's a typo.
It does say your deal.
Y'all deal.
So just a heads up, people that make Pathfinder cards. We found a typo.
We found a typo.
Yeah.
I'm not saying recall all the cards. Just
Yeah. Call them back in. Call them all back in. Armor smash is wrong.
To be fair, you need to send us some free shit for that.
You deal the attack's normal damage to your armor, applying hardness.
Excellent. So go ahead and roll some damage. Roll your damage.
Attack your own armor.
So you swing, but it crunches you as you do, and the hammer hits yourself.
1d8. Okay, that is a 9 points of damage to myself.
9 points of damage to your own armor, but fortunately, you've got plate armor, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
Your heavy armor has a hardness of 9, so it absorbs all of the damage, so you do no damage to
Do
your
I
armor.
swing a warhammer on myself? Just go boom.
maybe it bounces off.
You've never swung a
like,
Warhammer, have you? It's really easy to hit yourself
Yeah,
in.
but it's huge, a warhammer. It's not like a little mallet.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
No,
you
that-
can
that
kill
would-
yourself pretty easily, yeah.
I mean, you could have equipped yourself with a wall mallet, but it's not quite as effective to me. But a bunch,
Oh,
and you're dead.
beautiful. I really enjoyed that go. Thank you, Ross.
thank you. Back in the studio. Yay!
Yeah, starting strong.
One for the ages. Shania and Philippe, it's your go.
Oh, sweet. Well, I remember I tried. Which one of these did I try? Was it neutralize poison or remove disease?
You tried remove disease, and it
Did
did
I?
absolutely nothing to it.
Didn't work. Yeah, which is it's a real shame. Okay.
I think imagine if it did, the entire Slithering module would be pretty bloody.
Yeah.
I suppose, but like, all right. Anyway, okay, cool. In that case, I'm sorry, I haven't really thought about what I'm going to do.
We can tell, yeah.
Right, you've only had 6 weeks to think about it. It's
Looking
fine.
at your faces.
It's nice because
haven't you got,
we're in person, we can really see you fumbling around with your spell cards.
I mean, this is the first time I've used the spell card.
Shania,
So I
them
have
two
not practiced.
standing behind you, them civilians that are just gawking. Get them out of here before we get slithered.
Is that? Oh, that's a great. No, you're very. Well, thanks for the advice. Fuck. Yeah, I guess I will.
Or you can cast a spell if you want to. I'm not telling you what to do.
No, I know you would never do that. You're an ally. Okay. Not the time, motherfucker. Okay.
You're a goddess.
Yeah, so I think she will, in fact, spirit the two innocent bystanders further away.
Okay.
It's only because Dan mentioned it at the start of the expo now. If we've got a crowd scene in which it doesn't really matter if there's people around, he won't mention them. But because he's mentioned them, I'm now like, oh, they're either going to get slithered or die.
Yeah.
And it'll be our fault somehow. So
Yeah.
I mentioned because they are like within the combat area. Everyone else is kind of stood well back, but they are like in it with you. So that's absolutely a valid thing to do. So
If I just tell them to run,
Yeah, then
they
you
can go, right?
Yeah, you can do that as a free action. You can have all your.
So first things first, yeah, I go, run, go, save yourselves, go far away. This is not the place for innocent people. Okay.
Calm as well. It's like there's a
That's
fire,
okay.
you need to get out, okay?
We've dealt with this kind of bullshit before. Okay. So, in that case, God. I don't know.
You were really hoping that would take some actions, weren't you?
I'll have to use all my
I'm going to
actions.
try electric art. I'll try electric art.
Very nice. Okay.
All right.
You're going to cast. So you cast an electric arc, at them. That's a electric arc. Remind me, is that a reflex save to avoid it, or do you have to roll to hit? I think it's a reflex.
Basic reflex.
A basic reflex. Who do you want to do it? The one who is sliming Fulton or the one who's fighting Carol?
Well, it goes for both, doesn't it?
It does, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So does it matter which one I go for first? No.
What's your spell DC?
My spell DC.
Can you cast it slots higher, or do you only have one slot to cast it in? See, can you heighten the spell or whatever?
Not. You have to prepare it in a higher spell.
Yeah, no,
I've no good for that.
I'm gonna cast the spell Electric Arc on you, but one level higher.
Yeah, no, I'm using it as a cantrip. So
okay.
Then
that's automatically
it's heightened to level 3.
Heightened to
Sure.
off your
I was
level
just
course.
looking for a way to get a joke.
Okay.
Right. So
yes. Zap.
Zap. So what is your very nice? What's your spell? What's your spell save DC?
It is.
What are people rolling against?
22.
22. That is a successful one. It is a critical failure for the other one. So one of them takes half damage, and one of them takes double damage. So go ahead and roll.
Okay.
Roll some damage.
All right.
When you split them, their hit points split with them as well, right? That's happened before when we've split.
I mean, you can assume, but I don't think we would know that.
This is out of game.
If I rolled my killer monster check, then I would know that, but I don't. I think I fucked it up last game.
You did not succeed it last
I
time.
couldn't think it.
So if it's heightened, I do 3 of these, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
You die.
They are, yes.
Oh, they're nice.
One.
Nice.
Nice.
Gold rimmed.
Woohoo! 3. So that's 4 so far.
L'orange.
And another 1. So that is
5. What did you add anything to that?
Don't think so.
Okay.
Not as far as I know. No.
Okay, so that is going to be 2 points of damage to one of them, and 10 points of damage to the other one. So
Hooray.
very nice. Okay,
Not so bad.
which is good because it is now their go.
So, Drum, you got some nice shiny new dice. We're all sat here, aren't we? Let's
Yeah.
with our nice shiny metal dice. Apart from Ross.
Yeah, and I was punished for it on my natural one. So there you go.
And I don't know. I shouldn't give away hit points, but I'd just like to inform you that the one grappling Fulton has 69 hit points.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, right.
Beautiful.
You got one action left, Drummond, if you want to do anything with. And Philippe has an action as well.
Yeah. I mean, I think. I worry that if I get Philippe too close to this thing, that it will burn his hands off.
Always a risk.
Yeah.
Burns his hands off.
Yeah, it's
Well,
acid.
maybe it's acid, right?
Acid.
Monkey, no hands.
Can Philippe grab some kind of bludgeoning weapon?
Yeah, Philippe can grab a table leg.
Okay, he
one of
grabs the
stores.
table leg and goes like, cricks his neck, heads over.
Nice.
with the table leg.
Is it ruined, Dan?
That is Kendi's stall. Kendi's stall is in bits all around
Yeah,
you, so that's fine. He
picks
can
it up.
grab a bit of wood from that, and that works because you got one action left. Philippe is a little way back from combat, so yeah, one action to step up into combat, another one to make an attack. Go ahead, make a
Okay.
monkey attack.
All right, monkey attack.
I wonder if his insurance will cover this.
Are you saying that in character?
Oh, if he's using a bludgeoning weapon, am I
Felder's probably
using
wondering
jaws
this,
or claw?
You would use, I believe. What's the damage of a claw?
The claw is 2d6 plus 4.
2d6 plus 4. So do a claw for the to hit, and then just reduce the damage by 1d6 because it's improvised weapon. That's fair.
Okay. All right. Oh, wait a minute. I'll have to roll the attack first.
You
don't
do.
I feel like I haven't played this ever. I don't know what's happening.
It's all been a dream. It's all been a dream.
Okay, so 22.
It was all a dream.
Carry on.
I used to read Word Up magazine.
For some reason, I was like, my brain was like Game Master magazine. I was like, Biggie Smalls didn't read Game Master magazine.
If it wasn't in Game Master magazine, it wasn't. It just hadn't made it.
Patrick Moore up on the TV screen.
He's got a silver dome.
Oh my goodness, what'd you get?
So 22.
22's a hit. Roll some club damage. 1d6 plus 4.
Ross, does it sting you that 22 is a hit, but 24 wasn't enough
plus
to break
4.
through the strength thing?
Very nice. 10 points of damage. And then I need a reflex save from Philippe.
Okay, for splashback. Yeah, you got to be careful, don't you? Okay. Oh no. Oh gosh.
Oh no.
Oh man. Oh gosh. 15.
15. That's going to be a fail. I'm not even going to roll for it. It's an improvised table leg. As he hits the thing with it, he deals the damage. However, as he pulls it back, the end of the table leg is just gone. And it's just like a smouldering stump. That's all that's left. Philippe is now unarmed. And it is the black creatures go. I nearly said what they were. It's just black slimes. What on earth could they be?
I'm not meta-knowledging.
I know.
No, stop it. Get out of my head.
It's too late.
I still don't know. So
It's actually...
Right.
I'm not going to do it. There's a food... No.
it's the Fugees.
Yes. It's
the Fugees.
Colin.
Fugees.
Yes. Ready or not. Turns out we can't hide because slime is on Fulton. That's what we're doing.
Oh, right. Let's do the one fighting Karagor and Philippe first. So it's going to first of all it's going to try and strike Karagor.
Strike me.
So strike me down.
That's a 26.
That is my AC.
Beats.
It actually beats it. It's 25.
He gets you. So that is going to be 14 points of bludgeoning and 4 points of acid. As he hits you.
Hell.
And he is going to... Oh, you're also going to take some... Your armour is going to take some damage as well.
Are we just going to be naked by the end of this fight?
I mean, as the one person... so all armour has a hardness value to it, which basically is damage reduction against stuff. Depending on how strong the armour is, that number is higher. So Fulton, with his incredibly strong metal armour, is very hard to do any damage to that. Velda, who is wearing wizard's robes... We could have a naked Velda by the end of that.
The Bare Naked Danger Club.
Velda? Yeah, bare naked Velda.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, doesn't do very much damage though. Because it doesn't get through the hardness. So your armour takes a bit of damage, but not too much. It's going to grab Karagor, so it winds its slithering, use another action to wind the pseudopod around you and start lifting you up off the ground. And then it's going to use its other action to attack Philippe. Stretches out with another pseudopod. 28 against Philippe.
Oh gosh, I mean that's definitely a hit.
It's definitely a hit. It's probably not a critical hit though, is it?
It has to be 10 more.
Has to be
right?
10 more. So that's fine. So go ahead and for Philippe take a total of 20 points of damage. Some of that is acid damage.
Damage.
Yep, as it just slams into Philippe. The other one. The other one is going to try and crush Fulton.
Fulton crush. Yeah, go on.
It squeezes you, Fulton. Give me a fortitude save.
Coolio, it's D20, and that's a 3 on the die, which is it? 3 flex, yeah?
A 3 flex.
With 3 flex. My ancient nemesis. Very quick, effect. 3 flex.
That is a 14 with my
3 flex.
A 14 total.
Yeah.
It's a high roll.
It's a good roll. It's also a critical fail.
He gon' crush me.
He crushes you, Fulton.
You're like a dwarven egg.
Drum's just doing
Drum's just doing a census. Quick government census from Drum.
Drum has a very officious looking clipboard out and is making copious
Drum,
notes.
that was supposed to be in last month, man. You're too late.
We told you before about giving us performance notes, all right?
Just
Wait till the end of the show.
get your auditing done.
I've just got your T34 here. I'm just going to...
That's why I've not been paying attention, guys. I've just
got to do my
got a lot
taxes,
going on.
Oh my goodness.
I'm ratting you out.
Take 20 points of damage, Fulton.
I can take that all day.
I mean, you could, but for how long can you take it before you'll be dead?
Nah, yeah, you'll find out.
Because it'll quite happily keep punching you all.
I'm 50. I'm 50. I've got 50 hit points left.
Today's a good day to die, isn't it?
Yeah, raining outside.
Yeah.
Back together. with my friends.
First time around the table, TPK.
And what am I? Am I crushed now?
You'll live forever. You're constricted. It doesn't do. No, you haven't got. There's no status penalty to that. It literally just squeezes you and does some more damage.
Okay.
And your armor takes some of that as
You're
well.
you're crushed though, so you're mentally crushed though. Like in doing so, it just told you all the worst things about you, and like took one of your greatest victories and like made it a really sad thing. So you're
It
crushed.
was my crush.
He's crushing on you.
Who's Mike Rush?
Question. Tell me what you think about me.
About my arm rings.
Buckler. I have one of those. I forgot to tell you that when you said. What does that? You know, because that's got a hardness of 3. Does that matter when?
Buckler will only give you a bonus to your AC if you do the raise shield action, and then you can use the shield block to reduce damage that you take, but you can't do it while using. I think you then have to spend an action to switch back to a two-handed stance. So
I just wondered if that was crushed as well, like with the.
because you're not actively using it at the moment, so that's fine. Your armor is starting to take damage though.
I always forget that I have a buckler because.
It's because you always use two-handed, so it's hard to do it. But that's fine. You'll live forever. I'll tell you who might not. Velda. It moves up to Velda with its second action, and then it is going to attempt to slime him.
How many actions has it got?
It's got 3 actions. It constricted with 1. It moved over with the second one, and with its third one.
No, I'm just trying to keep track
Also,
of them.
there's 2 of them.
There are 2 of them.
Yeah.
With its third one, I think constrict has the attack trait, so we'll go for the -5. Oh, that might 18.
No. Actually, no, that is not enough.
Ooh, very good.
Which is good.
Lead singer of Rush. Sorry.
Mike Rush.
Yeah, Mike Rush. Sorry. Maybe you could edit that so I sound much quicker.
Sure, yeah. I haven't got loads of editing to do at the moment or anything.
No, it's fine. It's easy, right? Yeah? Great. Thanks, Colin.
That'll definitely.
I'll do it as an extra at the end. Yeah, I'll make you sound really good. I'll tell you what. If everyone could just go, oh yeah, I'll edit that as well. Here we go. Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, Mike Rush.
Yeah.
There you go. You'll sound great.
I rushed it in.
You're so clever, Drummond. The slime roils forward, holding Fulton aloft in its slimy clutches, and then swings out with a section of it at Velda, who you just duck, and it smashes through some of the stand next to you, blasting it into pieces. And it is now your go. You're in melee with the creature.
It is managing to completely negate me. That's the second round it has done this. I am going to have to make a full withdrawal and move away from this thing because the 5-foot step ain't cutting it.
Use that crossbow you've got for you.
Unfortunately, I have spells aplenty lined up and I'm not able to do it.
Haven't you got a windy crushed escape? Haven't you got a blasty fervent run? What about a dagger wind vessel?
It's the old trouser cough thing.
Yeah, unfortunately, the windy escape it doesn't exist.
What about a crystal? Come on, your level. What level are we now? You must have loads of spells. What about a reaction spell? What about one you can just go for bam? My shoe is now a frog. Eat dicks.
I mean, I do have lots of good spells, but I have also 18 hit points because it already whacked me once in the last one. So because I'm nearly dead. Won't it keep it off the wizard?
Mad armor. Use some mad armor.
Yeah. What about mage armor? Mage hand.
I am going to make a full withdrawal because it's got attack of opportunity as well, I believe.
So you take a 5-foot step back. You then take another 5-foot step back. That puts you out of its reach. You've got one action left. Do you want to move?
No, it's
away
full
from it?
withdrawal.
Full withdrawal is not a thing. It doesn't exist in the game we're playing. So you
What are we playing then? There's that Starfinder.
That's Starfinder.
Oh, there we go. So they took away full withdrawal in their
You
Pathfinder
just
2?
need to. You just spend an action to take a step, and then you can take another step, and now you are out of its range. You've got one action left, or you can just keep moving further away. I'm not pressuring you to help. I know. I don't want to
No, that's
force that
all right.
on you.
Well, in that case,
just keep moving.
I'm really picturing Velda just like, one step. Oh, there we
oh,
go.
one step. I'm picturing it
There
like
we
the
go.
slide that the guy used to do in Prince of Persia, just like the little.
I was picturing more like, the sidestep thing that they used to do in Nightmare.
Nice.
You know,
yeah.
like sidestep right, sidestep right, sidestep right. You know, that one. Anyway, all right.
Well, there's no point doing another 5-step, really, if I'm out of reach of it, because it'll just slither up. Anyway, the next turn.
I mean, now you're out of its thing. If you don't have to worry about reactions, you could move your full movement and basically leave the combat.
I mean, to be fair, how many can I use my 30 feet?
You definitely. Yeah, he's 15 feet away from you.
I would like to. Yeah, I'll do that. So I can still see, but I want to just get the funk away from these things, because then I can start casting spells.
Yep.
All my spells have massive range on them as well.
Nice. Okay,
This is not good.
Zelda withdraws basically back to the bystanders.
Sorry,
and
I'm
just
really badly
rejoins
hurt.
Everyone watching.
Sorry.
And the edges.
Shania telling people to run, and then Velda runs.
Yeah.
Not you.
All right, Shania. Yes, I'll do something next time, I promise.
Oh dear. Oh, I tell you who doesn't run. Caragor One Fang in the slimy clutches of the slime. What's the plan?
Can't run, can I? Got my legs all wrapped up in slime. I'm just gonna hit it.
Yeah.
I've still got my arms free, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's no penalty to attack.
I'm not trapped inside of you. You're trapped around me. I pre-rolled this attack, and James saw it. I got a 32.
A 32.
I saw it with my own eyes. Thank you, Level Up Dice.
Oh
Thank you,
my
Level Up Dice. Yeah, for your
goodness.
D40.
That's with the mace, isn't it?
It is with a cold iron mace.
That is a critical hit.
Thank you.
Double damage.
20.
20 points of damage. You bring the mace down on the slime as it's trying to run around you, and it just splashes into it, and the slime just splatters across the floor all over the place. Give me a reflex save.
Ooh.
Because it's cold iron, does it just kill it outright, yeah?
18.
18. 18 is a... that's a fail. You take the mace takes a little bit of damage. It's not very much.
How do we... Yeah, so my leather armor and my mace has taken a little bit of damage. Is it like negligible damage, or is it stuff I should be tracking?
At the moment, it is negligible. Don't worry. I'm keeping an eye on it here.
Okay.
If it gets to the point where any of them reach half hit points, they become broken. Then you have some penalties. Until then, it's just minor damage, and it can be fixed with a crafting check or with the mending spell.
God, I bet we should stop hitting this with our physical weapons. I wish someone was hitting it with magic. I'm trying.
However, I can also tell you that after the slime splashes across the ground, it stops moving, and the bits wrapped around you just drip away from you. You have killed one of the slime.
Yay! Fulton, all you have to do is let it grab you, and then hit it really hard with a bludgeoning weapon, okay?
You got 2 actions left.
Have I?
Yes.
Can I run over to the one that's got Fulton?
You can. Yep, that's one action.
Can I make a second attack with a penalty on the one that's got Fulton?
You can.
It's alright, Fulton, I'll lead by
5 to
example.
hit.
Yeah, it's probably not going to hit. That's only going to be a 14.
14 meets beats. That hits.
Yes.
Holy cow. Gorham's balls. 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
11 points of bludgeoning damage. I should have remembered they're immune to critical hits on the last one, but yeah, normal damage would have killed it anyway, so we don't have to worry about it. How much damage do you do with your mace on this attack?
11.
11 points of damage. Not enough to kill it, but it does some damage. The mace takes some damage, and that is your go. Moving over to Bubba Von Hoops.
Cool. All right. So this thing is taking like force damage, bludgeoning damage, stuff like that, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. If I send a bunch of magic missiles Fulton's way, is he going to get hit, or is it just because I can choose the target? It's okay.
You can choose the target. That doesn't mean that Fulton won't get hit. That depends entirely on your beef with Fulton. But no, you can.
So can I send 6 magic missiles at Fulton?
Yeah.
No, at the creature, that would be amazing.
Yeah, no problem. You blast it with magic missiles.
So the first one is...
That would be amazing.
Ooh, the first missile hits with 5 points of damage. The second one hits with 3. The third one hits with 4. The fourth one hits with 2. The fifth one hits with 3. The sixth one hits with 2. Did we make a note of that?
19 points of damage.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you so much. I should have done that myself, but I just reeled them off. 19 points of damage at the target.
Bam, 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 bam. You just rain missiles down on the ooze as it's grabbing Fulton. Very, very nice. And we're back around, start of the round, Fulton Battlestone.
I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it with my power attack.
Power attack.
Actually, I'm gonna go with my special skill. Blah 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 blah. Whatever it's called.
Your special skill.
My
Yes, the seasoned
Yes.
furious focus.
Furious focus power attack. Go for it.
Good. I will do that. My face ID for my phone. Yes, you can see me now, can't you? That is a 16 on the die, so that is a 30.
30, that's a hit.
Is it a critical hit?
Immune to crits.
Oh, you son of a slime.
Son of a slime.
So that is 3d8, isn't it?
It is, yes.
Good. So we'll do...
No, wait, it's 2d8 because you're not using your axe.
Oh, you son of a...
Slime.
That's 8 points of damage on the first one.
Okay. So you add your strength bonus.
Yeah, and then 8 points on the last hit. You don't add the strength bonus to the second hit, do you?
It's not 2 hits. You just roll the die. You just roll 2.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it was 8 plus 8. So
plus your strength bonus.
yeah, that was.
8 plus 16 points of damage.
16 points of
16 points of damage.
Yeah, come on.
It's still alive.
We've done some proper damage on it, though.
Yeah, it's guaranteed to be dead before it.
So I'll go for it again with a -5, right?
-5.
Here we go. That's not 19.
19's a hit.
Oh shit, son! That is 8, 9, 10, 11 points of bludgeoning damage. Yo.
11 points of damage. Still alive.
Ah!
Mother.
You just, as it's holding you in the air, you just slam the hammer down on it again and again, but it just keeps trying to crush you as you do. Both you and Caragor wailing on it. It is Shania, Rain, and Philippe's go. Right. I can tell you that the creature goes after you, so there's going to be some damage coming Fulton's way if you can't bring it down.
Shania shouts over to Caragor. Hey, you remember how we were doing that thing? You know, where we're trying not to kill stuff? Slime doesn't count. And then she does electric arc at it. And
Yeah, definitely. But what about Fulton?
he'll be okay.
He'll be okay.
Yeah, he's tough.
He'll be alright.
You'll be okay, won't you, Fulton?
You'll be alright, won't you, Fulton?
Yeah?
That's right. He bleeded out of his right eye, so I think that's a yes.
Fantastic. Okay, good. Here comes some electricity. Zap.
17 on the die, 23. So it's going to be half damage.
Half damage. Okay. Nice. And I've got 4 dies. Yeah. So I'm not doing them separately.
That's good.
Oh,
Wow,
look
that's
at that.
a heck of a roll.
8.
See, that's what happens when you roll them all together.
Yeah. 11 points of damage.
11 points of electricity damage crackling all over it. Fulton's beard stands on end.
I take it, don't I, as well?
You do not.
Oh, that's good.
Still alive.
It's got to be Philippe.
So how many more actions do I have? 'Cause
You got one action left.
I've got one action left.
So you could command Philippe to move into combat and attack if you want.
I'm going to tell Philippe to give it a whack.
All right.
See what happens. Okay. Is he just gonna? Yeah, he is. He's just gonna hit it.
Oh,
go on then.
Because he
Like
doesn't
Will
care.
Smith in Independence Day.
Yeah.
Welcome to Earth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay. So let me throw my thing. Okay. Ooh. That is 23.
23. That is a hit. Roll some monkey damage.
he's going to have stumps for hands.
It's nearly got the same to hit as I have.
11.
11 points of that. Okay, and then give us a reflex save for Philippe to
reflex
avoid
save.
some damage.
Here.
Come on, I want to roll some damage on Fulton.
It's exactly the same as what I got last time. Maybe I hate this dice. Okay, so I don't know. It gets me anyway. It was a fail.
All right, Philippe takes 12 points of acid damage as his hand starts to burn away. Ready to kill Fulton. How much damage did Philippe do?
Oh, he did 11.
It's dead.
Yay!
1 hit point left. Philippe smashes it with his monkey fist and it just collapses into a pile of goo. Fulton is just ejected from it and just falls amongst the slime everywhere. All of the bystanders, including Velda, just gasp in amazement at your antics. You have defeated the slime and saved the stall. What will the people say? We'll find out next week. That's where we leave it for tonight.
Just as we go, I go, Kendi, we had some questions for you.
He ain't laughing now, is he?
Too soon.
It's slime time. This week's episode was made possible by our brilliant patrons, specifically Stephen Rivet. Stephen, here's a treat for you. Get your answer phone out, set it to record. Hello, Stephen can't come to the phone right now because he's fighting goblins with the Danger Club. Oh no, he's been killed. Leave a message and he'll get back to you after he rolls a new character. Stephen, you're welcome. If you would like to get your name on the show, it's very easy. You go to patreon.com/dangerclubpodcast. You make a pledge and we will put a silly thing like this on the end of an episode for you. Thank you, Stephen. Have a good week. Dan, because you're naturally, when you're like focusing on your thing, your mic is kind of down here.
Point the mic down.
Maybe just put it down a little bit.
Yeah.
And to tilt it up so it's facing and sort of twist it towards the window that way. No, the other way. Other way. So so it's more facing towards you because that's your natural kind of way you're looking at stuff.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
That works.
Cool. All right.
Beautiful.
And smile more. And
Bring your left hand up a little bit more.
Just sort of like
the sciatic nerve, mate. If you lean over to your right,
dance.
Dan is basically Colin's sort of G.I. Joe. Just
I'm going to move him back in a minute. Danger.
All right.
Maybe we'll leave that in. Who knows?
Here we go.